The 2017 Infiniti Q30. Launched in 2016, the Q30 is Infiniti's first luxury hatchback model. Unlike other products which are based on existing Nissan models, the Q30 is actually built on the third-generation Mercedes-Benz A-Class and uses the German car's 2.0-liter turbocharged four-cylinder engine. Employing a stylish yet sporty design that uses Infiniti's current styling language, the Q30 is also available as a high-riding crossover, dubbed QX30 in most markets. In the US, however, the Q30 is sold as the QX30 OS, while the crossover is marketed as the QX30 AWD. With a debut at the 2015 Frankfurt Motor Show, the Q30 is Infiniti's first foray into the compact segment. It looks to be the make's smallest and most affordable model yet, and Infiniti hopes it can help expand its global presence substantially. It's a brand new venture for the make, and as such, it comes with a lot of high expectations. Infiniti says it isn't the little brother or sister to some larger model, which is fantastic for drawing in a new audience. But does it have the goods to seal the deal? Have a closer look at our full review to find out more about that. Continue reading to learn more about the Infiniti Q30. Exterior. Just like the 2015 Infiniti QX30 concept, we got a good look at what Infiniti had in mind when it revealed the 2013 Infiniti Q30 concept in Frankfurt 2 years ago. Love it or hate it, it's an undeniably unique-looking piece of design, and you gotta give it up to Infiniti for actually coming through with a compact so aesthetically removed from the status quo. Impressively, Infiniti carried over a lot of the original concept styling. The same basic shape is still present with all those signature Infiniti elements. There's a double arch grille up front, the hood line has a double wave effect stretching into the profile, and the grille has a 3D effect mesh. Searching for differences, we see the front bumper doesn't jut out quite as far, the headlights have been tweaked, the side skirts are less aggressive, the side mirrors are milder, the rear is a bit chunkier and the exhaust tips are smaller. But on balance, that's not a lot, especially when you consider the drastic differences between most concepts and their production equivalents. Love it or hate it, it's an undeniably unique-looking piece of design, and you gotta give it up to Infiniti for actually coming through with a compact so aesthetically removed from the status quo. Complementing the distinctive look is satin chrome-plated trim that won't burn you on sunny days and black lacquer trim around the wheel arches and side skirts designed to visually elevate the Q30's stance. There are also a variety of wheel accent color customization options. Exterior dimensions. Interior. Inside, the Q30 breaks a little bit more from the concept but still maintains that asymmetric layout. Also, the exterior's wavy, undulating design elements reappear on the dash, chrome-trimmed vents and center stack. While slightly more mundane, the interior is still very premium, undoubtedly on par with a product hailing from Germany, bringing leather, wood and aluminum to the party. While slightly more mundane, the interior is still very premium, undoubtedly on par with a product hailing from Germany, bringing leather, wood and aluminum to the party. There are soft-touch materials in the door trim and armrests, and Dinamica, an Italian-made faux suede, on the roofline and pillars. There are 3 available interior color schemes available: City Black, which offers black upholstery and purple stitching, Café Teak, which offers a combination of black and brown upholstery with black stitching, and Gallery White, which offers white leather upholstery with red accents. In keeping with the Q30's aspirations for a refined ride, a good deal of attention was paid to NVH, noise, vibration, harshness. Using something called the articulation index, Infiniti measured the voice volume needed to hold an understandable conversation when the car is in motion, consequently claiming a 10% improvement over the leading segment competition while traveling at 75 miles per hour. Assisting this is active noise cancellation technology, which uses the stereo to issue sound waves that counteract engine and road noise. The seats were designed to match the curve of the passenger's spine, making them much more supportive. Sports seats are also offered as an available feature, a first for the luxury-inclined Infiniti brand. The sports seats still come with 8-way adjustability and power lumbar support. For infotainment, the latest version of Infiniti's InTouch system comes with a touchscreen easily accessible from the driver's seat. And since this model was designed in part for owners leading an active lifestyle, there's lots of space for storage in the rear, -13 cubic feet to be exact. Drivetrain. The Q30 may be a new model for Infiniti, but the automaker decided to base it off some tried and true underpinnings, starting with the Mercedes MFA architecture. You may have heard of it, it's the same bones that hold together the 2016 Mercedes-Benz A-Class, the 2014 Mercedes-Benz B-Class, the 2014-2015 Mercedes-Benz CLA-Class and the 2015 Mercedes-Benz GLA-Class. The suspension consists of McPherson struts up front and a multi-link layout in the rear, just like the Mercedes A-Class, and pretty standard for this segment. From there, Infiniti reports that more than 750 engineers from Japan and Europe got to work developing the Q30, searching for just the right equilibrium between ride refinement and handling prowess. To this end, 50 different shock absorber variations were considered before the final decision was made. The suspension consists of McPherson struts up front and a multi-link layout in the rear, just like the Mercedes A-Class, and pretty standard for this segment. There are, however, a few differences between trim levels, with the base and premium Q30 geared towards smoothness and comfort, while the Sport is logically lower and stiffer. Speed-sensitive steering rounds out the handling, offering a light feel around town and greater resistance as speeds rise. U.S. customers get only one engine option, a 2.0-liter four-cylinder gas unit that makes 208 horsepower and 258 pound-feet of torque. Meanwhile, across the pond, buyers will have a range of engines to choose from, including a 1.6-liter four-cylinder in two states of tune, either 120 horsepower or 154 horsepower, a 107 horsepower 1.5-liter four-cylinder diesel and a 168 horsepower 2.2-liter four-cylinder diesel. Europe-bound premium and sport models also get the US spec 208 horsepower 2.0-liter gasoline four-cylinder. Routing power is a slick 7-speed dual-clutch transmission, offering either fully automatic gear changes or hands-on paddle shifting. There's also a 6-speed manual available for third-pedal fans. Finally, sometimes all that matters is if you sound fast, regardless of actual speed potential. To that end, the Q30 comes with active sound enhancement, which changes the exhaust note to offer better acoustic entertainment when accelerating through the gears. How BMW-esque. Drivetrain specifications. Note: American engine listed here. Note: European specs listed here. Safety. While exact crash ratings for the Q30 have yet to be released, Infiniti did give us the lowdown on features that are sure to make it safe. These start with good visibility, with thin pillars that give the driver a better view forward. There are also a variety of automated features, including forward collision warning with automatic braking, blind spot warning for safer lane changes, a parking assist that monitors for nearby moving objects, adaptive cruise control and automatic high-low beams for the headlights. Prices. U.S. pricing for the Q30, which will be sold as the QX30 on this side of the pond, is not yet available, but we already know that the QX30 crossover retails from $29,950. As a result, the hatchback should also start from under $30,000. For reference, in the United Kingdom prices start from £19,780 for the gasoline version and £20,730 for the diesel variant. These figures convert around $26,250 and $27,520, respectively. Competition. 2016 Mercedes-Benz A-Class. Since the Infiniti Q30 is essentially a re-bodied A-Class, I couldn't just ignore the German hatch in this comparison. With a facelift for the 2016 model year, the A-Class received mildly revised fascia front and rear, an updated instrument cluster, and a larger 8-inch screen for the infotainment system. Under the hood, the A-Class continues with a wide array of four-cylinder engines. The gasoline lineup includes both 1.6-liter and 2.0-liter units that generate between 102 horsepower and 132 pound-feet and 218 horses and 258 pound-feet. In the diesel department, there are Renault-sourced 1.5-liter and in-house developed 2.1-liter mills good for up to 177 horsepower and 258 pound-feet of torque. Unfortunately for US enthusiasts, the A-Class is not available stateside, most likely because Germans think hatchbacks aren't popular enough on these shores. In Germany, a base A-Class retails from around €25,000 $27,350. Read our full review here. 2016 BMW 1 Series. The 1 Series is yet another premium hatchback we can't have in the US, and it seems that won't change until the next generation, FWD model arrives in 2018. Meanwhile, European customers have access to a facelifted model sporting a revised exterior and a mildly updated interior with more standard features. Engine-wise, the 1 Series is nearly as diverse as the Mercedes-Benz A-Class. Gasoline models come with a choice of 4 engines, including a 1.5-liter 3-cylinder, a 1.6-liter 4-cylinder, a 2.0-liter 4-cylinder, and a 3.0-liter inline-6. The least powerful model benefits from 109 horsepower, while the range-topping version cranks out 326 horses. On the diesel front, BMW just added a new 3-cylinder unit that returns a combined economy of 69.2 mpg. Other choices include 2.0-liter 4 pots with 150, 190, and 224 horsepower. Read our full review here. 2015 Volkswagen Golf. Granted, the Volkswagen Golf isn't as fancy as the A-Class, and it won't match the Infiniti Q30 in terms of amenities and creature comforts, but I will justify its presence in this comparison by the fact that it's one of the very few hatchbacks you can buy in the US. The Golf can be had in one of 3 versions. There's the 1.8 T2 door powered by a 1.8-liter, inline-4 rated at 170 horsepower, and a 5-door version with the same specifications. The diesel, motivated by a 2.0-liter 4-cylinder generating 150 horses, is only available as a 5-door. Pricing starts from $17,995 with the gas engine and from $22,345 with the diesel. Read our full review here. Conclusion. So then, Infiniti is bringing a new premium compact hatch to market. Why now, and why a compact? For starters, Infiniti is growing, setting a string of company sales records in 2015. Coinciding with this growth is expansion in the premium compact segment, and if Infiniti wants to attract new customers, a car like the Q30 could be very successful. Throw in saved development cost by sourcing a platform from Mercedes, and it starts to make sense. Infiniti is framing the Q30 as a car for a worldwide audience, but the question remains, is it? The styling, while attractive to my eye, might not strike the same chord with others. The interior is nice, but there is a lot of competition out there when it comes to amenities. The drivetrain looks acceptable, but there are sportier options on the table. The fact this hatchback is actually coming to the US speaks to the confidence behind it, but at the end of the day, the Q30 is a bold move for Infiniti. This is still uncharted territory for the make, and it remains to be seen if the Q30 will sail through or run aground. Love it. Unique styling. Proven Mercedes underpinnings actually coming to the US. Leave it. Basically a rebodied A-Class new segment entry for Infiniti FWD only. Updated history. Updated September 29, 2015, we've added a series of new images we took at the 2015 Frankfurt Motor Show. Find the new images in the Pictures tab. Updated September 14, 2015, the new Infiniti Q30 made its world debut at the 2015 Frankfurt Motor Show. Updated 1 September 2015, Infiniti dropped a series of new images for its upcoming Q30 compact car, this time revealing details of the interior. Updated July 21, 2015, Infiniti dropped the first official image and details on the upcoming Q30 compact hatchback and announced its public debut will be made in September at the International Frankfurt Motor Show. Updated May 16, 2013, today we have created a rendering for the upcoming Infiniti Q30. Click past the jump to see how it differs from the Etheria concept. Rendering. The Etheria concept was a mix of coupe, sedan, hatchback and crossover, so you can easily imagine it was rather awkward. Of course, we cannot expect the same to happen with the production Q30. For the production version, we expect Infiniti to opt for revised proportions, a more detailed front end, new headlights, door handles, mirrors, side skirts, a bit smaller wheels and windshield wipers. In short, Infiniti will basically clean things up a little bit, bring the proportions into reality and add all of the elements it needs to become a road-going car. Spy shots. February 23, 2015 Infiniti Q30 drops camouflage. December 29, 2014 Infiniti Q30 begins winter testing. November 10, 2014 first testing session.
If you liked this video, please share your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to hit the subscribe button.